Hello everyone, I am Raven Citymeyer, a non-binary fairy PNGtuber, and welcome to, what is this, Witches x Warlocks, I think? What is the name of this game? Witches x Warlocks, yeah, that's it. I've never been, I've been, talking to people about this game, and I can't remember for the life of me if it's Witches and Warlocks or Witches x Warlocks. It's X. This is something a little bit different. This is a dating sim. This is a... Sorry while I mute my phone. This is a dating sim. This is a Halloween dating sim. I believe the premise of this game is that you play as your own little... Yeah, you play as your own little witch. I have to create a name. Oh, I have to... Oh, okay. Let's do Raven. Obviously. Nope, I want that one. I am pale as hell. They, them. Hair color. Well, they don't have, like, brown and blonde, so I guess I'll go... There's not much I can do here.
Let me try.
I like that one. I like that one. I guess I'll do the white hair. That's cute. Or blonde. I'll do blonde. No, I want the witchy vibe. Cool.
It's love, love, love.
I believe that this game is, the whole idea of it is that you're trying to find a date for Halloween. It's love, love, love that makes the world go round, round, round. Another flawless night. Once again, love is triumphant. All thanks to the weeks of dedicated hard work of yours truly, the incomparable, the one and only Raven Nightshade. Raven Nightshade is a pretty cool name. I gotta admit. Tonight, two souls who had been searching their entire afterlives for each other have found one another at last. Tonight, two hearts that used to be lonely are beating as one, all thanks to me.
The best matchmaker in Twimmermere High.
Oh, I guess it's I don't know if it's finding a date or if it's like matching people up. The only matchmaker in Twimmermere High. A blue skin apparition just steps out of the wall right in front of me. I jump back, lose my balance, and nearly fall over.
What's the matter?
You look like you've seen a ghost. I have.
Oh, yeah.
The apparition hovering a few inches above the pavement is Zero, my poltergeist classmate and childhood friend. I snickered his obvious jab. He has quite the natural-born talent for it. You're looking as strict and frowning and scary as ever, Zero. Where have you been? I was waiting all night.
Smile for me.
Why don't you smile more often? You look sweeter than candy corn when you smile. You know what I learned recently? It's called candy corn because if you stack it up in a circular shape, it resembles corn. That's why it's called candy corn. Looks like Zero won't be showing me that sweet smile of his tonight.
Anyway,
I've actually been busy on a very important errand.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. You were just out matchmaking again.
of course.
Of course I was out matchmaking again. When evil comes knocking, whether due to external forces or a certain summoning incident in a lab that we are not going to bring up for yet the 100th time, Zero, I must quell the beast by finding its one true love. After all, I'm the one and... Oh, God. This is going to be great. This is already a great game.
Naturally.
I'm such a perfect matchmaking, no one dares to compete against wonderful me. Zero brings his hands together slowly and horribly in 1, 2, 3 sarcastic claps.
So,
May one inquire if the one and only Raven Nightshade found any time between helping the undead find love and romancing evil spirits to study for their exams? Exams?
yes.
Yes, exams.
Of course.
Oh, exams! Of course I have, silly!
Yes.
They are properly bookmarked in my calendar. I just haven't had the time to really buckle down with a good witch's brew and spellbook.
I'm
But I will.
Ha ha ha.
Folding his arms, Zero smirks at me with a rather sardonic glint in his ruby eyes. God, I love his eyes though. I love this style of eyes that he has, where it's like the black sclera and everything, and then red. Actually, the color doesn't matter. The color doesn't matter. The color of the actual eye doesn't matter, but I like the black sclera thing. I think it matches well.
Huh?
It's a very good look. Isn't it Halloween? I'm sure I have much more time than you think.
Wait.
When do you think is Halloween?
Well,
Halloween is the most important day in a witch's calendar. However, these days I've been so busy with matchmaking and certain evil spirit, every day seemed just like any other. I cannot say for certain the last time I looked at my day planner, but it couldn't have been that long ago.
maybe.
Halloween is in 2 months, maybe 3, or maybe 4?
Halloween?
Halloween is next week!
What?
What? I don't know which is more terrifying, the way Zero is... I keep trying to call him Zorro. The way Zero is glowering, or what he just shouted.
No way.
Next week?
Yes.
Next week.
Really?
Halloween.
I cannot believe.
Yes, Raven, I cannot believe you forgot about your exams, much less Halloween. But Zero, a lot has happened since the start of this semester, and you know my memory has a tendency to be fickle. It does. It does. I can't remember shit. I got CRS. On the first week, I almost got tangled up in a mistaken identity crisis with a corpse bride. Thankfully, he was understanding once I matched him up with the undead body of his dreams. Not long after, Is that a reference to the... That's a reference to Tim Burton's Corpse Bride. That has to be. An evil spirit teen tried to banish me for getting his mom a hot date. I don't know that one. And then, must I mention a certain summoning incident in the lab that is still not up for discussion? Zero sighs with an exaggerated shake of his head. Your memory isn't bad, it's selective. That's what they tell me. Are there chains around his arm? Hold on a second. Oh, whoops, that's not it. There's chains around his arm, that's cool. I throw up my hands and surrender at his comments. Nothing I said was going to break down his wall when he gets like this.
I don't know.
I don't even know what the exams are about. Exams will be a series of magical obstacle courses. You need to use the magic spells you were supposed to have learned this year to...
You mean...
Oh, you mean like the glow spell? Yes.
I remember.
I remember Miss Magwitch cast glow in her first class. The demonstration was absolutely dazzling.
Yes.
Yes, about the exams.
Yeah.
Maybe I can cast it too. And dazzle the examiners into passing me, the wonderful matchmaker of Dormer High. Yeah.
Let me try.
How did she do it? Let me try glow. I wave my hands grandly the way I remember Miss Magwitch doing.
Whoa.
Not a glimmer.
Why?
Zero, care to give me a hint this way I can't cast glow?
Because.
Because you're a witch. Only true sorcerers can cast spells purely by magic. Witches like yourself must use potions to cast spells. That's an interesting, That's interesting.
Oh.
This is basic knowledge. If you slept through classes the whole semester, a sheepish grin spreads across my face before I can stop it. Maybe I've been up studying pretty late.
May I remind you?
Unless you study properly from now on, you're going to fail your exams and be expelled for being a witch who can't cast one single spell.
Really?
Will they really expel me just because I can't cast a single spell? Zero is looking at me in that horrible way of his again.
Think.
You'd be the one and only witch in the entire history of Dormer High to be unable to cast even a single spell. Being expelled is far from far-fetched. Think about that for a moment.
Help me.
Zero, help me. Teach me to be a spell-casting witch. Let me think about it. No. I don't even have to make another sound. That one was perfect.
May I remind you?
Apologies, I'm chewing chips. Every night for the last 3 months, between all the ghouling around and excessive matchmaking, I kept warning you to prepare for exams. But did you ever listen? But Zero, you try to listen to anything while being excessively haunted by an evil spirit.
You said so.
You said the spirit summoning incident was not up for discussion.
Did you?
So, did you ever listen to me? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Don't.
Don't use those puppy dog eyes on me. They won't work this time. But you're the only one in the world who can save me, Zero. You're so cool and knowledgeable, and I know you're always looking out for me.
Say
I'm not. Now save your flattery and go away. I let my shoulders droop. I understand. After all, you've done so much already. I'm going to study really, really hard. Harder than ever before. These next 7 days. And if it still isn't enough, and we never see each other again after I'm expelled next week, then I'll miss you, Zoro, my dearest friend. I gave Zoro a sad little smile and turned to limp tragically. Wait. Zero? I guess I have no choice but to help you once more, but don't count on it happening again.
Thank you.
Thanks, Zero. Have I been calling him Zoro this entire... I don't know if I've been calling him Zoro this entire time. I spin exuberantly, celebrate my little victory, and throw my arms around him. They slip through him as usual. Hey! Quit it! It'll take me ages to reform myself if I get disintegrated so close to dawn. Sorry. I'm so happy I can't help it. You're the best, Zero.
Stop.
There isn't much time left before daybreak, and you need all this help you can get.
Pay attention.
Now pay attention. I'm only going to explain spellcasting and potions for witches just this once. Okay. So. Your day is divided into 3 segments. Early dawn, crimson dusk, and witching hour. Oh, shit! Shit! Ah, fuck. Hold on. I had to start over because I just completely skipped that freaking next... I thought when it said continue, it meant, like, continue to the next part. Not continue through the fucking story. Okay. Your day is divided into 3 segments. Early dawn, crimson dusk, and witching hour. You can pick an activity to spend your time with during each segment in the activity menu. Make potions, learn spells, and part-time job will advance your time into the next segment. Okay, so making potions, learning spells, and doing a part-time job will increases your thing. That's it. You could that's it? That's okay, well that's easy to know. Dawn is coming. What's the matter? You look so ephemeral and fragile now, as if the slightest wind could whisk you away. That's because the sun is nearly up. That's how it is for poltergeists like me, doomed for life to only walk the night. Thank you for helping me tonight, and well, for everything. Work hard and do your best. I, for one, prefer it if you didn't get yourself expelled, if that makes a difference. If it isn't for how transparent he has become, I could almost swear his cheeks are a tinge brighter than before. Silently smiling as a loose sweet smile, Zero fades away with the onset of one day. With the onset of day. I will, Zero, I promise. I'll work hard, pass the Halloween exam, and make you proud of me. I will, I swear it. The windows of my house are brightly lit, and when I try the door, it swings inward with ease, which means... Damien, I'm home!
Welcome home.
Welcome home. I hear... Oops. I hear my housemate Damien shuffling down the staircase, welcoming me with their shy smile. Aw, they're cute!
Help me.
Damien, help me. Oh, tonight didn't go well? The worst. Tonight was just dreadful. I can try, but I don't know if I... You see, matchmaking isn't my forte, and you never needed any help before, so... Not matchmaking. Of course I don't need any help with matchmaking. I'm the best matchmaker in Junior High, and I intend to keep it that way. Studying. I give myself a fright thinking about the possibility that I might be expelled from school. Don't you know that exams are on Halloween, which happens to be next week?
Of course.
Of course I do. Everyone does. Hang on. Don't tell me you just found out. I'm mixing his voice with Zero's. Oh dear. This isn't the most opportune moment to ask, because Damien must be busy with their own studies too. Sorry, I fucking... Let me breathe, please. But I gave Zero a promise, and I intend to do everything I can to keep it, and studying together is more fun anyway. Damien, the most dependable and studious friend I have, you're my only hope. My housemate looks both embarrassed, yet happy at the same time, and that's how I knew I had them exactly where I wanted them.
Really?
Really? I am? If I crammed these books all by myself, I'd probably end up setting them on fire, then catch fire myself, then die miserably. You got to help save me from my ultimate demise, please? Damien hesitates, but only for a second before nodding, just as I knew they would. I'll try and do what I can to help you, Raven.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Without a moment's notice, I fling my arms around them in a big, cheerful hug.
Be careful.
It's not finished assembling the parts. I jump away at once, careful not to bump a whole limb or two. You're already doing maintenance again?
Yes.
My previous arms were falling off, and one of the knees started creaking, so I had to buy new parts from the human shop. Did you get a good price? Are they good bargains lately? You can't let Mr. West rip you off. You're his #1 customer, after all. I guess he's a simulacrum, so he's, like, made of body parts.
Yes.
Yeah, the human shop has an influx of parts that they're selling for cheap because, well, a big pile of human parts was uncovered. Or so Mr. West says. And Mr. West sure is a bit shady, isn't he? Maybe, but the human parts he sells are fresh and cheap, just like his potions.
Right.
Potions! Set my fingers with both hands as the next step in my master plan for fast exams falls in place.
Remember?
I should go to the human shop to buy potions. I'm allowed and I can't cast any spells without them.
All right.
Why?
Whatever do you mean? Aren't you kinda, broke?
Oh.
You've already spent all your allowance on hosting matchmaking parties, right? That evil spirit only wanted the most fancy stuff, so wouldn't give me a rest unless I complied.
Well,
Because yesterday you had to borrow money from me for lunch, and a little extra for a light snack.
I forgot.
If I do learn enough spells to pass the Halloween exams, it won't be do me a lick of good if I don't have the potions I need to cast them. And there's no way I have enough time to concoct all the potions I will need while cramming spells simultaneously.
Yeah.
If you need our money to buy potions, maybe you can try asking Mr. West at the human shop for a part-time job.
exactly.
I heard Mr. West needs more hands. They're attached to living bodies, I mean. That are attached to living bodies, I mean. To help out because of that big consignment of corpses the shop received. And with everyone busy studying, I think you'll have a good shot at getting a job there, if you want to, that is.
Perfect.
Perfect, I'll head there at once. After you wake up tomorrow, their sudden shift in tone took me by surprise, to say the least. I put on a good pouty face.
No.
But go to bed, Raven. You look exhausted and you need to rest. God, I need me a Damien. I need me a Damien. Taku does not help me go to sleep. She keeps me up instead. But if you don't go to bed now, I'm not going to help you.
Wow.
Such a surprisingly assertive threat coming from you. I do what I need to.
All right.
Alright, I know what you need. Heading to bed now, my liege. I take an exaggerated bow and Damien laughs softly but doesn't leave their spot until I've gone all the way up the stairs and into my bedroom. The bed looks so soft and warm and inviting. Tomorrow I'll work really, really hard. Tomorrow. Darkness takes me gently into its sweet embrace. 8 hours of uninterrupted beauty sleep is the most magical spell in the world. I would know. I went to bed last night feeling like a lobotomized zombie with a head stuffed full of decomposing brain matter. This morning I stretched out my arms, fully resurrected as a lively and youthful matchmaking genius.
Incomparable. The one and only.
Raven Nightshade. I sing haughtily as I bounce down the stairs. Good morning, Raven. You're looking energetic.
Yeah.
I am energetic. That's why. I feel like I can take on anyone and anything.
Excellent.
Even Mr. West in the human shop. Huh? Aren't you applying for a job at the human shop today? Since you're broke and need money to buy potions, which you need to cast spells, which you need to pass the exams on Halloween.
Oh.
Oh, no wonder I'm in a good mood. I forgot all about exams and potions, casting spells, and being broke. I count each little terrible to-do list item on my fingers, and my cheery good mood evaporates like a fine mist in the morning sun.
See you later.
I'm late. I have to hurry. See you later, Damien.
Yes.
Good luck. I hear Damien call softly behind me as I dash out the door.
All right.
Good luck. Yep, I'm gonna need it. The cracked antique bell chimes eerily as I push open the creaky old door of the human shop. The shop is as empty and silent as an open grave, which means it isn't open yet. Probably. Looks like I made it just in time.
Hello.
Hello?
Oh
My, what do we have here? A cutie has appeared in my parlor. Oh, I love her already. I want this one. I want this one. Behind the shop counter stands a little girl, her chin on the edge of her palm. She is eyeing me up as a spider would do a particularly delectable fly. I will be right back. I want to look into something about this. Yeah, okay. So, I don't have the DLC. So, there's only going to be 3 love interests, and that's going to be Zero, Damien, and Carmilla. And I'm going for Carmilla because she is adorable. God, look at her little fangs! There's also, if you buy the DLC, there's a guy named Lawrence, who's a werewolf. I don't have the DLC. So it'll just be these 3. I'm going for Carmilla. I'm going for Carmilla. Okay, so. This seems pretty simple in terms of what I need to do. I am going to... Oh, whoops. I didn't read what that said. Herbie, today's produce just arrived and it's still fresh, being alive and all. Okay, I'm gonna save. There we go. Her voice echoed lightly through the shop, and from somewhere upstairs an unseen voice hollers back. I'm busy, Carmilla. Butcher it yourself. Butcher? Wait, I'm not produce. Really? She tilts her head pointedly to the side with obviously dubious regard. Are you quite certain? You look a lot like produce to me. I am no mere human.
The incomparable, the one and only.
You behold in your company the incomparable, the one and only Raven Nightshade.
Nightshade, huh? So you're a witch? Yeah.
You know it? Then I haven't seen you in... Then why haven't I seen you in school before? You go to school too? If you really understood there, you would know that much without asking. Hold on a second. Okay. Stranger than I'd invited everyone in my matchmaking parties at least once. Oh, you're that Nightshade. The charming girl straightens up and dazzles me with her professional sunny smile.
Welcome.
Hello there, my name is Carmilla. How may I assist you today? You see, I'm looking for a job. Now? If you're a witch, you should know you have exams in 1 week's time.
For the last time.
I know I have exams in a week, but I'm kind of really broke. Those gaudy matchmaking soirees must cost a pretty penny. Yes, which means I can't afford to buy potions. Which means you can't cast spells. Which means I won't be able to pass exams, even if I know how to cast spells. Even if? Even though. Which means... I watch her swiftly calculate my unfortunate circumstance.
And so,
You'll be the first witch ever to be expelled from Dormer High for not being able to cast a single spell.
right.
Exactly. I mean exactly what I don't want to be.
Now,
Well, I understand your trials and tribulations. I can't help you. Why?
you know?
See, Mr. West, the proprietor for the human shop, already has someone to run the store for him, and you're looking right at her.
What?
But I need the money.
Yes.
Who doesn't? At this point, I'm a tad desperate and blurt out the first idea that comes to mind. Could I maybe work for you? For me? Both of her eyebrows raised in interest. Someone as talented and clever as you shouldn't be working for others. You should have others working for you instead.
Wait,
You mean as a manager? Not simply a manager. Think bigger. Supervisor, director, visionary leader.
you're right.
I do belong to an ancient and distinguished noble family. Okay, so I think I get it now. I need to essentially learn spells from Carmilla to get her ending, and then, you know, whatever. I need to make sure that I have enough pink potions for her. I think it'll explain this to me once I start actually doing it, I hope.
Yeah.
I can't believe the proprietor's making a girl as beautiful as you stand behind a counter all the time. Right? I'm wasting away behind the silly table, aren't I? Definitely. With your brains and your looks, if the proprietor has you out and about charming the customers, I bet the turnover to the human shop will increase tenfold. Only tenfold? 100-fold.
I like it.
You make many excellent points. I like the way you think. See, I would be quite useful at working for you. Put in a good word for me to the proprietor, please. I'll try. No guarantees. She winks.
Herbie!
Today's paradise wants to work for me and I like them, can they? What? Work for you? Please? Gosh. Her voice is suddenly so sugary sweet that I feel like a diabetic going into cardiac arrest just listening to it. God, I love Carmilla. She's so fucking cute. Oh, alright.
And so,
That means you have to pay them a salary and all. Oh, alright. And that means you also have to give me a raise. Excuse me? Because I'm their supervisor now, aren't I? You can pay me the same as them. You can't pay me the same. You can't pay me the same as them. What? Oh, alright. Carmilla turns back to me, her hair bouncing lightly against her shoulders. She claps her hands together dramatically.
congratulations! Amazing! Of course.
It is vampiric magic, to put it simply. My very own brand. A devious little notion strikes me. How did you become so impossibly good at it?
Practice.
Practice makes perfect, you know.
I'm sure.
You're being way too modest, I'm sure. She presses her lips against the back of her index finger.
Maybe.
Maybe I am. There's a lot of talent involved too, naturally.
Can you teach me?
Of course I can, if I want to. Why do you want to learn it anyway?
Well,
I was thinking it might be useful for asking the proprietor for a raise.
yes.
I mean, just for the sake of my Halloween exams.
Carmilla.
After all, you're the only vampire in this world who's intelligent enough to teach me magic in just a week, please. She considers me thoughtfully, tapping the tip of her chin for proposing to be her final verdict. Oh, alright. It could be you. It could be you may have some talent for it too. We shall see. Okay, every day your character will work part-time and earn money. While working part-time, some events may occur that can be solved by using the right magic spell. Solving these events will earn you an extra amount of money. By choosing part-time job from the activity menu, you can work an extra shift. Cool. Today I found another part of the human shop is incredibly shady, and his storefront is a sweet-talking vampire.
Yeah.
I also got a job slogging by potions, and a new friend teaching me riveting vampiric magic. Put my fist in the air, sharing at the sign of my imminent victory. The Halloween exams are going to be a piece of pumpkin pie. Suspicious noises coming from the dingy alley behind the human shop. Peeking in the decrepit alley. A mound of reanimated corpses and body bags crawling its way to the human shop. From the upper floor of the shop comes the sound of metal and glass crashing on the floor. Not again. Don't worry, Herbie, it's only delivery for today's produce. And Carmilla turns her attention to the hideous monstrosity that just made its way to the door.
Now,
Leave it on the doorstep as per usual, Lawrence.
Alright.
Oh, we don't see Lawrence. The person who... Oh, there he is, never mind. The person who was hauling them straightens up and dusts off his hands. It's a cat boy. What?
wow.
I've never seen one up close before, despite being a witch, so...
Right.
First of all, I'm not a cat, and second of all, I have a name. Hold out your paws and say, "Nya, cat boy." I wave my loosely held fist in the air at him, and he puts both his hands on his hips and drops his head before letting out a long sigh. Evidently, my frightening appearance has unhinged your wits with stark terror.
No way.
You look frightful at all. Can I get your fluffy ears a pat? Before or after I bite your hand off.
Wow.
I'm not a cat boy, I'm a werewolf. Right here.
Of course.
Places the tip of his index finger against his chest. You?
Yeah.
A werewolf, a lichen, a loup-garou, me. But werewolves are all scary and stuff. Precisely. At last you concede the point. You know what? He's hiding a pretty face behind that scarf.
What?
You're not scared at all, you're adorable.
Wow.
Because I do. If you are done infuriating me, I will take my leave. With honorable dignity, the cat boy, werewolf, strides past me. Chin high and ears bristling. How strange. I begin to inquisitively stroke my chin. What? He shouts mid-stride. He doesn't like being called that. You don't like it when someone calls you cute or adorable, do you? The werewolf begins to rub the side of his head in a circular fashion. So kind of you to finally put the pieces together. No, in fact, it makes my temples throb with a vicious fury. Sorry, I'll remember that in the future. Probably.
Good. All this?
In the future. For sure.
Why?
You've taken for reasons apparent only to yourself. We shall have cause for further association. Yep, I want us to become friends. It's not every day I get to meet a werewolf as cute and as scary and intimidating as you. Alright, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, but just this once.
Well.
Your name is Lawrence, right? That's what Carmilla called you earlier?
Yeah.
You have the advantage of me.
Right.
I'm Raven Nightshade, the one, the only...
I know.
Yeah, I know.
Of course.
I don't want your services, mind. You already have too many admirers inquiring me for a chance to scratch my chin or ruffle my ears.
All right.
I won't try to set you up with anyone.
Good.
Yes.
I'll only try to make you teach me magic spells and potions. You, a witch, asking me, a werewolf, to teach you how to brew potions.
Right.
That's right.
Fine.
See, it is not my hearing that is faulty, but your intellect.
Well.
Sometimes I do wish I went to class occasionally. What can a werewolf like me teach even to a truant witch like yourself? It means you're very strong,
And then.
and have superhuman senses, and look scary and intimidating all the time.
Right.
And teach me spells and potions that will let me be like you.
Yes.
I bet being strong and started with superhuman senses can help me pass my Halloween exams. I clasp my hands together and shake them up at him in a pleading fashion. Desperation seems to be an unfortunate recurring theme for me today. It is possible I can do so. It may even be possible you might be able to learn a thing or two if I do. But that doesn't mean I'm going to.
What?
Now.
What can you possibly offer to make it worth my while? My undying friendship?
No.
Don't need it. My eternal gratitude? Useless. My premium 24/7 matchmaking service? Good
No.
grief, no. Then
No.
what would you like? Meat. Lots and lots of meat.
You know.
More meat means less time hauling corpses, and I, for one, would welcome a break to do something as simple as teach a few spells.
All right.
Meat exchange for teaching spells, huh? Okay, all the meat you can eat is for as long as we both shall live. You swear?
Yes.
For a moment, Lawrence stands still and silent, obviously awed by the... Whoops! Generosity, the one and only...
Alright.
Alright, I accept your offer. I will return home, tired and footsore, but very, very happy.
Damien.
Damien, I'm back!
Welcome home.
Welcome back. My housemate hurries to greet me, looking a lot sprightlier than they did this morning.
Well.
You finished doing maintenance already?
Yes.
You were at a rather long time, and I was getting a bit worried. Did everything go well? Everything went fantastically. I got the job and made 2 new friends.
Congratulations.
All thanks to your idea, Damien.
Right.
Now I have money for potions and 4 people to help me prepare for the Halloween exams.
I'm glad.
Then what are your plans for the rest of the day? Okay, so... Okay, so I think... Make potions? Willa. Let's do pink. Continue. Okay, Crimson Dusk. Can I buy... Whoops. I don't have any money, so I can't really buy anything. Let's see. Okay, let me learn a spell. Ah, I do need more. Okay, so I think I'm gonna learn detect any living with blood or source and recent bloodshed. This one? I'm telling you, The Zombie's Heart is the author's magnum opus. A finer story has never been made in the history of forever.
No.
And I'm telling you that it's a load of rubbish. Did you even read the same book? We both look up when the elderly gentleman interrupts our debate, which I was totally right about. Gestured toward a haunted sculpture at the top of the shelf.
Of course.
Immediately turn... Oops. Well, I'll save. Immediately turn and pick up a step stool from behind the counter. Here, let me. There's no need, my adorable little servant will fetch it for me. Carmilla puckers her lips and lets out a soft whistle. Instantaneously, a small group of... Oh, that's adorable! That's adorable! Oh my god. Instantaneously, a small group of chittering bats slip from the tops of the rafters and gather around her, gleefully spinning. She gestures towards the sculpture, and the clusters falls upon her in a swarm. They pick up the heavy stone between their little claws and carry it down to Carmilla's waiting arms. Thank you, young lady. As he reaches the product, he gives both a small nod before continuing to browse the store selection. I stare in awe at Carmilla's... it's adorable! Even one lands on her shoulder and nuzzles against her cheek. In response, she affectionately pats the top of its head.
Right.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm going to have to end this episode here. I'm going over time a little bit. Thank you for joining me for episode 1 of this game. I love this so far. I'm definitely going to be doing Carmilla's ending because I love her. She's adorable. Alright. Thank you everyone for joining me, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.